Greetings and thank you for tuning in. You are on the mic with Social Studio Gurus Helena and Michelle. We are so excited that you joined us today. Our goal is to help businesses grow by offering marketing tips and strategies via our interactive Facebook group. I am Helena Richardson, a former NASA IT specialist and founder of HRichnetworks. At HRichnetworks, we help businesses build a strong online presence so that your ideal client can find you. Whether your company needs a mobile app, e commerce, or SEO, we have the expertise to help you get the job done. Visit our website at www.HRichnetworks.com. And joining me, as always, my co host, Michelle with Triangle Social Media. Hello, Michelle.
Hello, Helena. How are you doing today? So good to see you.
Great.
Love
Same
coming on
here.
with you. hmm Um,
Yes, yes.
so my name's Michelle, everybody. I own Triangle Social Media, and I help you with your social media platforms. If you're a small business owner, medium business owner, or any kind of business owner, and you're either so busy doing your business, which is a great problem to have, especially right now, and you might need some help managing your platforms, and I can do that with you for you. And I can also do one-on-one coaching to help you do things better yourself, strategizing, optimizing, navigating, and just growing with your social media platforms. So I encourage you to reach out, ask any questions you might have. Michelle at trianglesocialmedia.com. That's my email.
Awesome. So, Michelle,
Mhm.
I was thinking, you know, it's just so wonderful for us to get together just to co-host this group here and just to help people out. It's just a wonderful experience, and I just thank you for being a part of this social um, media platform. So let's I know you mentioned that we can talk about telling folks about what we do and about our various networking events that are coming along. And I think that's something that would be great for us to share with them today. So
hmm
let's take it away, my dear.
There are so many opportunities to network, and it's funny because this topic has come up several times recently. Um,
Mhm.
Today, in particular, talking about how in the past you might consider whether or not you would go to an event based on where it is, what time it starts, what the traffic's like, dinner, right? And now
Right.
it's like, oh, I need to get to the couch. It's about to start. So it's kind of fun. And that is a positive thing, if there's anything positive that we could find during this COVID thing.
Yeah.
It's the networking opportunities, So it what I'm going to do is talk a little bit about some, and then I know you're involved with several groups and activities yourself. And while you're
Mhm.
talking, I'm going to open up some tabs, and then it'll come back to me, and I'll do a screen share to show people what I was talking about. But sometimes things come up on the fly, and that's okay. Hey, if you're free,
Mhm.
you don't have anything else going on, and you see an opportunity, then why not go ahead and do that, right? If you're able, because you might meet new people that you didn't get a chance to meet before, make some connections, share
Mhm.
about what you do, and you just never know what leads can come from that. And
Right.
so this week in particular, I visited a few groups that I had never visited before, and they're all virtual, and there might even be a few familiar faces, people that are in other mutual groups, which is great and fine.
Mhm.
But then there's also some new faces. So I encourage you to look and peruse through Facebook in particular, events, and on LinkedIn as well, events, and just see what's coming up this week or even just today. You might find yourself suddenly available. And if that's something that you're able to do and you don't have a million other things to do, then,
Mhm.
why not go ahead and visit that group, meet new people, make those connections. And, it's all good. It helps you in the long run. Networking is such a strong part of growing your business. And,
Mhm.
amongst all the other things we're doing, networking is it. So There's a few groups that may be linked to meetup.com, or they may have a Facebook group, or maybe they're just an event, a standalone event. So there's different ways that the organizers will set it up, right? They might use all events, or what are some of the other platforms where you can schedule? You can schedule right through Facebook, right? Um,
Right.
my mind is, I can't think of the one that I just RSVP to, but regardless, there's lots of different tools and apps that you, for RSVPing and for purchasing
Mhm.
even the free ticket, right? Because you're, putting yourself down as attending. And so there is small business groups such as Business Owners Meetup, and I'll share, as I said, I'll do a screen share. But and
Mhm.
any of these that I mentioned, we would invite you to grow, to join and to grow with,
Mhm.
and participate. Of course, there's our Facebook group, Social Studio, which we broadcast this video live in every Thursday at 5. And we also share, Helena broadcasts that from StreamYard into our YouTube channels. And really, you could look at any social media platform as a networking place, a networking opportunity. Because when you go and engage there, hey, you're networking, right? So
Right.
whether it's in a large group in a Zoom room with 20 people, or it's just a one-on-one conversation, even online, you're still networking. So that's all good. So there's my own Facebook group, Triangle Social Media Meetups. And, of course, now that I want to say them all, I didn't have them lined up ahead of time.
Well,
But
well,
there's,
one thing,
go ahead.
Michelle, one thing we
Hmm.
can let our viewers know that
Yeah.
the groups that you join, you want to make sure that you are compatible with that. So, say for instance, you being maybe you wouldn't want to join a knitting group, if you know what I'm saying. So, you would
Yes,
like to join groups that are compatible with your business, or maybe
absolutely.
it's a group that you may know that you can link up with. Like, for instance, the great thing about networking now, because we're doing it online, we can reach the masses from anywhere.
That's
Just
true.
like Michelle and I. Michelle, she's down in right North Carolina, and I'm in
Right.
Virginia. So
Yeah,
although we're so far apart, we're close, right?
that's
So
right.
when you're looking for a group, there's so many. Like she said, there are chamber groups. There are
Yeah,
groups for maybe just to be one as a mentor, so you look for something that highlight or enhances what you do, and then I
right.
think those groups will be perfect for you. So Zoom, there are a lot of Zoom groups out there, like
Yeah.
Michelle said, Meetup. They use a lot of different platforms, as she mentioned. Oh, I hit a button, Michelle. I hit a
You
button
did.
and it went to our splash page. But
Oh,
there are numerous groups that are out there. Michelle will share with you a few that she's a part of, and some of the ones that, like she mentioned, that I am a part of as well.
mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm going to do a screen share real quick and just talk about a few. And definitely, that's a great point. A group needs to be beneficial to you, and also a place where you can add value. So it's not just about what we get, but it's about what we give.
That's
But
right.
it obviously makes sense as far as in person. Um, am I screen sharing right now? I think I am.
Hold on a
I
second.
think I'm screen
There
sharing
we
us.
go. That's what I was
Oh,
trying to
that's
make
an email.
sure
Sorry about
and
that.
get our.
Um, yeah. So,
I'm
but it
trying to
makes
get
sense.
our background straight here.
Okay. All right. I can't see the interface right now since I'm screen sharing, but just to note that when we are doing face to face, obviously it makes sense that you're traveling to a distance that's comfortable for you. But virtually, you could attend as long as the group is open to people from anywhere. Hey, why not, right? So I'm curious how many groups, events, networking opportunities do you take? Viewers here, I would love you to share your favorite ones, what you like about them, where are they? Are they virtual? And how often do you meet? So that would be great for feedback. So right now in the screen share, I'm showing you my Facebook group. This is Triangle Social Media Meetups, and that is open, of course, to men and women business owners anywhere. There definitely is a lot of people from this area because that's where I am and I network, but it's open to others as well. Another great one is Raleigh Business Networking Group. And of course, again, that's in Raleigh. I don't own this one. My friend Leslie does. I'm not sure, but definitely check it out, join, because I don't think it's limited to where you are. Another one that I help co-lead is Business Owners Meetup. Now, face-to-face, we network in person normally, but virtually it's open to anyone. So encourage you to join there. And now I just want to also talk about bookmarks. So bookmarks, I don't know if you use this for gathering up your links, right? Saving all of your links. So I basically have, a lot of different categories of things that I'm kind of perusing through right now. But in Triangle Social Media, for example, I have a lot of groups, and some of them I admin. And this is just one place. I also like to use Google Docs, by the way. It helps me to keep really organized. But here in my favorites bar, I've got the links that are also kind of handy dandy. I could click through them really quick. For groups, and then it just helps you stay organized. And then other groups that I might not manage them, but I might help to manage them. And so I save the links. I keep all of my meetup groups here separate. And so whatever way you keep your groups organized, whatever works for you, whether you save the links in your toolbar, in your favorites toolbar, you might use the Google Docs like I do, but it helps you when you save those links and you kind of keep organized and you know what you're going to be doing with your calendar because your time is valuable, right? So the bottom line is that we encourage you to to network and keep track of where you're going and who you're meeting up with and those connections that you are establishing. And it helps you to grow. All around helps you to grow. What about you,
Right.
Helena?
So I do let's see, I'll share my screen. Give me a minute. So let's see why mine's not showing up here.
And
Uh,
while you're doing that, I'll say just, I have formed the best friendships through these networking groups that become favorite communities of people and groups, just places that you just feel like it's an extension of your own business, and you're doing life with people and you're encouraging one another, and you wind up doing some social things and just having fun. So right.
right, right. So I don't know why mine is not showing. It's showing our
Oh,
um
do you have another tab open?
yeah. Let me see if I pull it out, if I'm able to share.
I'm doing it all wrong. I have a light behind me. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I meant to turn it off before. I've been
Oh,
talking
that's
about
okay. I
videos.
just see you just have a little halo in
Oh,
the front of
hello.
you. That's okay though. Let's see. Okay, so I cannot, it's not allowing me to share. Let me see. Well,
Well,
here's
you
something
could also
here.
put it in a thread, and we encourage everybody else to
Oh, here
put
it
these
is.
things.
So I do, can you see that, Michelle?
Yes,
So
yes.
every Tuesday at 6 p.m., I do a 2-minute tip talk for my technology business. So, come and give great tips, strategies on how to's with web or um, any other thing that's dealing with technology, internet marketing. May show you some things with email or how to. Last week we did some uploads here, but I also do that type of training inside of the 2-minute tip talk. And also because we are really, because of COVID, I would say I started um, a new business or something that will enhance, just like I make sure that your technology is staying, going smoothly and so forth. I do the same thing as far as health and wellness, because it's important that we keep our systems, our physical systems moving forward and intact. So I also do a lot of social media, some tips and strategies. Mostly, I'm doing a lot of exercising in this group because that's what it's really about. So when I say the social media piece, not what you're doing, Michelle, it's the same, but that's your baby. I'm doing mostly exercising to show people about staying fit and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
So those are some things that I do, and it's called Helena's Healthy Choices, because I
Yeah.
decided that it's really about a lifestyle change and not so much about doing getting on some medication to make you lose weight. It's really about how you're changing your lifestyle.
Mm-hmm. And the
Mhm.
2-minute tip talk is how I first met you. Do you remember that?
Yes, yes,
I reached out, I saw her stuff online and I reached out and said, "Hey, I'd like to do that." And so I came on her show and talked for 2 minutes about social media. And we just talked about ideas we had. And eventually, Social Studio was born.
right. And
So,
remember too, I was doing the network walk, but because of COVID again, that's one thing that, as Michelle mentioned before, that a lot of network that we used to be able to go to outside of COVID, we can now do it online. Well, I can't walk online, so I had to kind of table the network walk until we are able to get back out there and meet again.
hmm
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we do what we can. And, I think it's all good. And eventually, I'd love to get back to in person things. And I think
Yeah,
virtual things will stick around. And at some point in the future, we will do a live event. We don't know where or when, but we definitely look forward to that.
absolutely.
Hmm.
So we're excited that you guys joined us today. We hope that what we shared with you, just about getting out and networking, that you would be able to find your niche and find some places that can really help you grow, because I know that there are a lot of businesses that are really suffering because of this, because they cannot get out. But you have to be creative to think outside of the box, I'm telling you. So anyone, no matter what type of business that you have, you can make money. You just have to be creative and think outside of the box.
Hmm. As an entrepreneurial spirit.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, this has been a great talk. I look forward to next week and invite everyone to, give us your tips or ideas or suggestions or requests. And again, also let us know if you'd like to come on and share your wisdom of things that you know about that would be helpful to other business owners.
Mhm.
Um, and so basically, we will look forward to seeing you next Thursday, 5 p.m., right here in Social Studio.
See you guys later.
All right, bye bye, everybody.
Bye.